clouded blood on my face, no mercy coming my way. Yeah, I'm only getting
I think the goal for the second half is to just continue to help these guys in their playing careers, not think too much about the results and the 0 for 4s and 4 for 4s, but more think about did they learn something from the game today? Did they learn something from BP today that's going to help continue to move their careers on and continue to get better, continue to take every day as one day and not look forward to the future, not look forward to the playoffs, and just continue to work as a group to get better.
My bones don't lie, they're broken but they still got fight. I'm only getting started, I'm only getting started. You set my fire, those flames are getting higher and higher. I'm only getting started, I'm only getting started. I'm only getting
Yep. The 4th of July was our most attended game in Rivets history. We had 4,218 people. Getting people out here to the ballpark is our main goal. So when we were able to step back and look at the overall picture and just see the crowd and how they interacted with everybody, made us feel good. It kind of gave us that juice back of, hey, let's do that again. So we're hoping we can fill this stadium up many more times over the course of the year and the course of the next few seasons.
Five, four, three, two, one, and we're out. There it is.
All right.
There it is.
And now,
Yeah, it's just another day in the office.
and now we get a minute and a half of reprieve.
My shorts were too high. Yeah, I mean, this is just, did you zoom in on this? Did you get a load of this? Our decor here in the office. You know, I'm really excited to finally be on this documentary. I've actually been waiting for this for my whole life. You know, it's really just been a grind set being in here.
Everything you've worked towards.
Yeah,
has come to this moment.
I don't know how else. You're looking at webcast of the year right here. Not this game. Definitely not this game.
That was pretty good.
Webcast of the year team though, right here.
Don't put this in the doc because I don't want to call our shot and then like
Put in the dot
out of it.
Put in the dot.
Hi, my name is Ryan Gledhill. I'm the director of webcast for.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Ryan Gledhill. I am the director of webcast for the Rockford Rivets. So my role here with the Rivets is to supervise and kind of act as the producer for our webcast shows. We have 36 webcasts every single home game. Some of the day-to-days that we do here for our show is every home game we have a lead-in show. And that is just a 3 to 5 minute introduction to the game they're about to watch. Parker and Craig are on camera.
Lineups and starters right around the bend. It's the Rivets and the Jackrabbits here, Northwoods League Sports Network.
All right, good job, fellas. All my fellas.
The specifics of the broadcast that we have day in and day out are we have 4 cameras that we run. 3 of them are manned. 1 camera is unmanned. That camera is out in center field, catching the pitcher, throwing the ball as that comes in. Then we have 1 camera in each of the 2 dugouts, 1 in the home dugout, 1 in the visitors dugout, kind of capturing the the close-ups, the medium close-ups, kind of the runner scoring from home, the player diving to make a catch. That's also great for fan shots.
Hits the batter.
There you go. 3, get the guy going to first.
And Lamar will go back.
This guy should.
Just kidding. 1, keep following.
Webcast of the year.
He said that. I said don't put it in.
I said not this game.
Splitters. Someone get the broken bat. 3, get the broken bat. After that.
Oh, wow.
God.
Oh.
Hold that. No, hold that shot. Hold that shot.
Go back to the guy. Go back to the guy in the net.
No, we're on one. We're on one. Run.
This is after a long day of 2 shows where we've been running around. It's a little bit crazy.
We're being modest.
Can you let me do my talking head in peace?
Stadium Ops is gonna love
I'm gonna
fixing our
fire
whole
him. I'm gonna
defense.
fire him.
He's got no authority.
No. Yeah,
He can
crazy days.
recommend my firing. And he can probably give a solid argument. But he himself cannot fire.
He does not have that power.
I'll let him think that.
You told me that to my face. What are you, a liar?
Maybe I am.
You heard it here first.
Maybe I am a liar.
The Rockford Rivets producer is a liar.
All right,
That's what happens after
you've done an
2
incredible job trying to
long
get
games
balls
of
deep in the yard
getting
tonight.
crazy, man. Like,
Over
it's
the
just been a
roof,
crazy
getting
day
a
with
lot of home
kids in the
runs.
rain and 2 lead-in shows. It's a lot. And I have to do one more interview. One more.
One run comes around. That one's going to roll all the way into the bullpen, and the Rivets are running around the bases. Ball is thrown. It gets away from the third baseman, and Townley's going to book it down to home. So a couple of base errors for the Madison Mallards, and Rockford clears the bases. They're down by 3 with 2 away. Some great base running from Rockford.
I'm Craig Combs. I'm one of the 2 broadcast interns this summer here for the Rockford Rivets, and this is just a little preview here. This is the my lineup sheet that I do, and it's just a kind of a key for me to use during the game so that when something happens, I have information, stats about the players that are doing something on the field for both teams. Because of the way the Northwoods League runs, the rosters fluctuate and change not only throughout each game, but throughout the season. So we have to make sure we have the right information because my job, or the job that I share with my partner Parker Perrell, is first and foremost making sure the information about each athlete that we're covering is correct. So name, height, weight, date, where they come from, their up-to-date stats coming into the game that night, as well as what they have done previously. And it's something that I take pretty seriously. It's something that, our job is to be the voice of the athletes that are on the field. And so making sure the name pronunciations are correct, making sure that their statistics are correct because they've earned it. So it's our job to make sure that it's correct when we present the information. And that's what I enjoy about doing this is telling that story to you and telling it in the best way that we can possible, or that I can possible for this team. And for this
Strike 3. And Dutton is down on strikes, 2 away now here in the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, good to see Compton get back in the positives with a great pitch right there. Trying to leave that runner.
So back in the fall, we were just kind of hanging around thinking of what are some fun rebrands that we could do. And obviously minor league baseball is built off of their rebrands. And so we did some deep digging of Rockford history, and surprisingly, Rockford has a ridiculous amount of random facts. Did some, we threw some names around during a meeting, and then we kind of just all together came up with this idea of the Screw City Sock Monkeys. Rockford was the screw capital of the world back in the 1940s and 50s, and then the Sock Monkeys were created in Rockford at the Nelson Knitting Company during World War II as a toy for children. So the whole process really started with coming up with the name first. So once we settled on the Screw City Sock Monkeys, I met with our graphic designer, Robin Byrne, did a fantastic job coming up with this monkey. I didn't really know what I wanted it to look like on paper. I just told her, You know, I want it to be different. I want it to have kind of a script, word mark. I don't want it to look anything like our jerseys. I don't want any rivets near it. Like, I just want something that's fun and fresh and just funky. So then I had to reach out to Rawlings, and we worked on that jersey, and they sent us a couple different color options, and they were all kind of like normal colors, like black and white, and then they sent us this blue option, and we were like, obviously we're gonna go with the blue because that has nothing to do with our Rivets colors, and it's just a fresh perspective of the team. When we first launched it back in May, the response that we had was almost overwhelming between the comments and the shares and the merchandise that was bought. And because I had worked on this for such a long time, it was very rewarding to see it be perceived so well by the public, but then it was even more special on the 20th when our players came out of the clubhouse with that jersey and that hat on. And I'm not gonna lie, I just sat on the field and just kind of took it all in because I knew once that game started I would get busy, and I may or may have not shed a tiny little tear, but then, you know, back to business as usual. But yeah, just taking it all in and seeing how well it was done with the help of many, many people, it was very cool to see it come to life.
Let's go!